Here we go again.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, spectacular.
Hey y'all! In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step tutorial on how to become an astronaut in BITLIFE. How to get a STEM degree, how to get accepted into a space academy, how to increase your skills, your technical skills, your fitness and all that, and how to get promoted. Basically, this is just an in-depth tutorial on becoming an astronaut. The first thing you need to do when you want to become an astronaut is to choose the country you want to live, because not all countries have a space program. You can just go online and search countries with space programs, and then you're going to get a list of countries that have a space program, and you can just choose that country in BITLIFE and be born there. Or you can just emigrate to that country. If you are living in a country that doesn't have a space program, you can emigrate to a country that has one. There's Japan, there's China, there's United States, United Kingdom, Canada, South Korea, Norway, United Arab Emirates, India, Russia, Italy, and some other countries. I'm starting in Japan because Japan has a space program. I'm just going to age till I'm about to apply to university, just so I can show you the majors to pick and STEM degrees. So I've graduated from upper secondary school and it's time to apply to university. So you need a STEM degree to become an astronaut. STEM basically stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So you need to pick a major that is engineering. You can choose mathematics, science, that's physics, chemistry, and then technology, computer science. The only one that I can pick is mathematics. I'm now enrolled in university. So now that I'm 18 years old, I actually want to take the pilot test. Oh wait, I can't afford it. Okay, so I have enough money to go to flight school. You need to get a pilot license before you can go to space academy or even become an astronaut, because you're obviously flying. So now that I'm done with flight school, I'm going to take the pilot test. I think this is turn right. Yes, turn right. So I'm just going to age till I'm done with university so I can apply to space academy. So I've graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in mathematics, and now I can go ahead and join a space academy. So I'm going to apply and see, because I have a STEM degree which is mathematics. I've been accepted into the Japanese Space Academy, and I'm going to ask my parents to pay. So now that I am already in space academy, I need to work on my performance. So there are 4 stats: the fitness training, flight training, technical training, and overall. Your fitness training has to do with cardio, endurance, and strength. You need to be fit to become an astronaut. And then there's the flight training, which is just practicing using the flight simulator. You need to know how to fly and avoid obstacles and all that. Then technical training is basically like brain. It has to do with answering questions and knowing your way around the astronauts, whatever. If your stats are good in space academy, you are going to carry that stats over when you join a space, what is it called? If you have like 100% stats, like everything is full, when you become an astronaut, your stats are also going to be 100%. So it's very important for you to improve your stats in space academy. And again, it's easier to improve your stats in space academy, especially your technical stats, because the only way to improve your technical stats when you become an astronaut is by going on experiments, missions. So I'm going to start with, I've done fitness, let's learn to fly a shuttle. So this one is quite easy for me. So when it gets to like 25 seconds and it becomes faster, it's always kind of difficult, but it's still quite easy for me. So I'm just going to do this like 5 times just to get my skill up. After doing the flight training, I'm going to develop technical knowledge. This technical training is kind of like the hardest because they're asking questions related to space and not everybody knows about this. So there are 2 ways I do this. The first one is by, when I select the wrong answer, I'm going to close out of the game. I'm not going to tap to continue. I'm just going to close out of the game, get back, and then attempt another question. I'm going to keep doing this until I get the question right. And Once I select the wrong question, I already know that that is not the answer to the question. So once I get that question again, it's always easier for me to know which one is the right answer. I don't know if that makes sense. Then the second one I do is I'm going to ask Siri. If you are using Android, I think it's Google Assistant, so you can ask Google Assistant for the answer. What keeps an astronaut attached to a spacecraft? I already know the answer to this one, so I do not need to ask for the answer. The answer is a theta system or a theta system. My technical training improved, so I'm just going to do this like 3 times. The next question is, what does a light year measure? I think distance, so I got that. That's my performance. I'm literally leading with technical training. Let's do one more flight training just because I want my overall performance to be green, and then I'm going to age, and once I age I'm going to continue with the technical questions and all that, so I have like a perfect start. The next thing I want to do, fitness training. Obviously I don't know what my fitness, I think this fitness training has to do with athleticism too, because by now my fitness is supposed to be like at the highest. So let's learn to fly a shuttle. I successfully completed this, so let's do technical training. What is the closest star to Earth? The sun. And my technical training is at its highest. What else do I have to increase? The only thing I have left to increase is my fitness training, and I can't increase it any further. So now that my performance is at like 90%, I'm going to age, and I've graduated from the Japanese Space Academy, so I'm going to apply to JAXA. What is the speed of light, which is 300 millimeters per second, and I'm going to accept the position. I've been welcomed into JAXA, and like I said, whatever your skills are in Space Academy, are going to carry that over into whatever agency that you're going into. My reputation is also high because I already have a good start. If not, it would have been like 20% of reputation, or like 30%. So I'm going to do fitness training because that's all that is left for me to increase. Because I want to increase my reputation, I'm going to apply for a mission in space. The only ones I can do is the spacewalk and research experiments. So I'm going to apply and begin mission. So just as a shuttle, the stellar display is providing incorrect data. Just as I'm considering ways to make life in space more fun, I'm going to test my agility and then deploy the emergency parachute. Yeah, this is high. Everything is high. Everything is looking good. Since I can only do 1 mission per year, I am going to, and I can't do probe until I'm a major. I can't probe until I'm a major. Is it major? Yeah, I think it's major. I can only scan for cosmic anomalies and transmit a message across space. I'm just going to keep doing that. My reputation is now 100 from transmitting. While attending a premiere of a film, Anakin Skywalker's mom. Somewhat accurate. I don't know what that is. I am going to apply for a research experiment in space. I think everything is high. My flight, okay, just flight. I can decide to do a flight simulation or not. So I'm going to double check. Conduct the experiment. You need to read the questions thoroughly before accepting to conduct the experiment. If it seems dangerous, do not do it or you might die. Find the news sites. So my performance wasn't really good, but you can always try to improve your reputation by sending whatever this is. My computer has recorded an encrypted message. I have info on Earth. This is quite easy to decipher, and what you need to do, this is JTN. Since T is the second letter here and the T stands for U, I'm just going to look for, in the options, I'm going to look for one of them that has U as the second letter, and that is lubricate the probe, which is the answer. Lubricate the probe. So we got another message, and I'm going to decrypt it. S is Y, which it can either be me see you or we see you, and me see you definitely doesn't make sense, so that is we see you. And I've been promoted to the rank of captain, and I can now do probe. Probe deployment is captain. I thought it was major. Design a probe. So a probe is an instrument that you can send to space and it can discover planets, galaxies, nebulas, black holes and all that. So you have to design a probe first and then you name the probe. So what has been working for me is increasing the software engineering to like 2 million and then increasing the technical equipment. I always make the software engineering more than every other thing. So I still have a bit of money. I'm going to increase this a bit and then increase my technical equipment and then my structural materials. So my Japanese Inquisition has successfully launched into space. Another way to improve my reputation is by publishing extraterrestrial messages. This always improves my reputation every single time. I don't know what it is with the alien messages, but they seem to like it. So for some reason, I don't know, I wasn't recording, but I am a major and I was promoted to major 3-4 years ago at age 29. That's like 5 years into my astronaut career. So I was promoted to major 5 years ago, and I've done lunar exploration. Let's just do one lunar exploration just because my health is bad. So I'm going to go on the Mediterranean diet to improve my health. Obviously I can't do any missions for now. Decrypt the message. D is G. Ono is a there are so many things that I've done that I wasn't recording. So how I decrypt a message is D is G. So D is the last letter, right? So I'm just going to look for the last letter in the option that is G, because D is G and the only one that is there is we are coming. So that's the answer. And the best way to improve your reputation is by publishing those messages, like discoveries, extraterrestrial message. You're gonna publish them and it's going to improve your reputation. But my reputation is on 100 and I'm just going to show you how, like lunar exploration, and then begin mission to the moon. Pee my diaper, volunteer to do it, pose for the camera, ask him to help, and then it was successful. So that's literally all you do. Everything is good. My fitness is okay, so I'm just going to age. And I've discovered a new asteroid. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to pick the name. So everything is good. I've used 11 years and I'm not a general yet. I spoke too soon. So I'm now a general and I've been cleared for Martian missions. So I am 36 years old. I've worked in JAXA Space Agency for 12 years and I'm a general. My salary is 206,000. The best way to improve your technical skill is by going on orbital missions, research experiments. In this video, I already showed you how to get a STEM degree, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. You choose any degree in under those fields, and then you go to flight school and get your pilot's test. Take the pilot test and get your pilot's license, and then you're going to apply to Space Academy. It's very important to be born in a country that has a space program or emigrate to a country that has a space program. You can always search that online. We have United States, United Kingdom, United Arab Emirates, China, Japan, Russia, Italy, India, and other countries. So you choose the country that you want and then you emigrate there, or you be born in that country and then apply to their space academy. It's important to build your technical skills, your fitness, and your flight skill in Space Academy, because whatever skills you have developed in Space Academy is going to carry on to when you become an astronaut. So technical skills is just you answering a bunch of questions. You can always cheat the game, close the game when you fail a question and get back into it and attempt it again. Or you can always ask Siri or Google Assistant. So for flight, it's just playing that mini game and passing the mini game, and fitness is training your cardio, your endurance and your strength. So once you are done with Space Academy, you move on to whatever space agency is available in your country. You answer the question. So as a cadet, the only things you can do with high reputation, obviously, and improving your reputation, you can send message to aliens to improve your reputation as a cadet, to build your reputation. So after doing that, your reputation is going to increase and you can go on orbital missions. So once your reputation has increased and after a while you get promoted to a captain. As an astronaut, if you want to improve your technical skill, you do research experiment that's going to space, research experiment missions, and that is going to improve your technical skill. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.